Your Honda Odyssey's airbags can fire while you drive over a pothole. Not in a crash, not in an emergency, just a pothole. And whoever is sitting in your second or third row, your kids, your passengers, takes a full airbag deployment in the face without warning. Honda knew this could happen in 2017. That's more than 8 years ago. 440,000 minivans are affected right now, and most owners have no idea if you own a 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, or 2022 Odyssey. Stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly what Honda did about this for 8 years, whether your specific van is affected, and what they're required to fix for you completely free of charge. Let's talk about what actually happens when this defect triggers. You're driving normally, maybe you're taking the kids to school, maybe you're on the highway. You hit a pothole, something you've done 1,000 times before, and in a fraction of a second both airbags in the row behind you explode outward with the same force designed to stop you in a 30-mile-per-hour crash. No crash, no collision warning, no time to react, just an airbag hitting whoever is sitting there. Your child, your passenger, without any warning at all. This isn't a hypothetical. As of April 2, 2026, Honda had logged 25 confirmed injuries directly linked to this defect, 130 warranty claims, real people, real vans, real impacts. And here's what makes this especially troubling. Honda never issued a do not drive advisory on this recall. There is no warning telling you to keep your passengers out of those back seats until it's fixed. Official guidance says you can continue driving, so right now, tonight, there are 440,000 Odysseys on the road with passengers sitting directly in front of airbags that could fire at any moment. And coming up, the moment Honda's own engineers confirmed this was happening, and what they decided to do about it. Now here's where this story goes from dangerous to infuriating. November 2017. Honda receives their first report of this exact problem. Airbags firing unexpectedly. They open an investigation immediately. By July 2021, nearly 4 years later, Honda's own engineers confirm it. Under certain road conditions, the second and third row airbags can deploy without a crash. They have the evidence. They have the data. They know exactly what's happening. And then on October 27, 2021, Honda closes the investigation. Their conclusion: no safety concerns. Let that sink in. Honda's engineers just confirmed that hitting a pothole could fire airbags directly into your passengers. And Honda's official position was not a safety concern. So they kept selling Odysseys. Owners kept driving them. Families kept putting their kids in those back seats. Then something changed. October 28, 2025, 4 years after Honda closed their own investigation, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened a federal investigation of their own. PE 25-018. Honda resumed their investigation in January 2026, conducted additional analysis in March, and on April 2, 2026, more than 8 years after the very first report, Honda finally determined a safety defect existed. The recall was submitted to NHTSA on April 9, 2026, 8 years, 25 injuries, and Honda needed a federal investigation to get there. But that's not even the most infuriating part of this story. That's coming up next. Here's the part that should make every Odyssey owner furious. While Honda was sitting on this defect, while families were driving their kids around in vans with airbags that could fire at any moment, Honda quietly fixed it. Not for you, for new buyers. On June 3, 2022, Honda corrected the airbag deployment parameters on the production line. Every Odyssey built after that date, the 2023 model year and beyond, came off the factory floor with the problem already solved. They knew exactly how to fix it. They had the solution, and they applied it to every new vehicle they sold while leaving 440,000 existing owners with the defective version still on the road. No announcement, no notification, no recall, just a quiet production change that protected new customers while everyone who already owned one kept driving with faulty airbags behind their passengers. And now, on top of everything else, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has flagged that Honda may have waited too long to even report this defect. Federal law requires manufacturers to notify NHTSA within 5 business days of determining a safety defect exists. NHTSA has warned Honda directly that significant civil penalties can be assessed for this violation. Honda hasn't just put families at risk for 8 years. They may now face federal fines for how they handled the reporting. Stay with me, because coming up I'm going to tell you exactly which Odysseys are affected, how to check your specific van in under 2 minutes, and what Honda is required to fix for you completely free. So let's get to exactly what you need to do right now. This recall covers 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022 Honda Odyssey minivans. Specifically vehicles manufactured between January 24, 2017 and June 3, 2022. If your Odyssey falls in that window, your van is potentially part of this recall. First, check your VIN. Go to nhtsa.gov/recalls and enter your 17-digit vehicle identification number. It takes under 2 minutes and will tell you immediately whether your specific van is included. You can also call Honda directly at 1-888-2342-138 and reference recall number UNW. If your van is on the list, here's exactly what Honda is required to do at no cost to you. A dealer will inspect your SRS electronic control unit. That's the computer that controls your airbags. They will either reprogram it with corrected deployment parameters or replace it entirely if needed. The fix corrects the threshold margin so your airbag computer can finally tell the difference between a pothole and a crash. Owner notification letters are scheduled to mail May 25, 2026. But do not wait for that letter, especially if you regularly carry passengers in your second or third row. And if NHTSA moves forward with civil penalties against Honda for how they handled this, we will cover it the moment it happens. Here's what this comes down to. Honda knew in 2017. Their own engineers confirmed it in 2021. They fixed it quietly for new buyers in 2022. And for 8 years, while 440,000 families loaded their kids into those back seats, Honda's official position was that it wasn't a safety problem. 25 people have been injured. The federal government had to force Honda's hand, and they may now face significant federal fines for waiting too long to even report it. If you own a 2018 through 2022 Odyssey, check your VIN right now at nhtsa.gov/recalls. Call Honda at 1-888-234-2138. The fix is completely free. If someone you know drives an Odyssey, share this video. Their kids may be sitting in front of those airbags right now, and when NHTSA makes a decision on those civil penalties, we'll cover it first. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.